international.
That's right.
Massive.
You know it.
The money, the cars, I got to have it. The shows, the stars, that's what I need.
Rock the music, how we a play. Shake your booty leg, shake your booty rag.
I'm coming back after a week of a strike. I'm lucky that I actually uploaded a few videos, so some people might not have noticed really, because every few days a video will have gone out. But I got striked for this video. It was called, hang on a second, it was called More Freedom Talk London, and it had David Icke, and there was all these people talking in Trafalgar Square, and they striked me. And then afterwards, just afterwards, I realised that I got this from the news. So all the news channels, Reuters, all these, they all videoed this. I think this one's Reuters, I can't remember anyway, but just look at all these people promoting and reporting the same thing as me. There's a few extra ones there, but yeah, and a lot of the Muslim countries are looking, I found, when you actually put in, so I thought that was quite interesting that they're looking to see what's happening here. But anyway, and reporting on it, because there's some more there. But anyway, in there are the march in September. So basically we're going to see some more channels in a minute as they're coming. There you go, you've got the Independent there. I'm not looking at any of the smaller ones, they're just like me, and you know, you're reporting the news, something that you know you're supposed to rely on, hey, or that you can think, well, they're putting it out, and if they're putting it out, I can put it out. But no, the news can put it out, but you can't put it out. You're not allowed to put it out. You get penalised if you're doing it, because we want to find any way we can to penalise your channel. There you go, the Independent, the Telegraph, all these people promoting and showing what was said that day by David Icke and the doctors talking in there. All these channels now should be striked if it was fair, but it's not fair on YouTube, is it? And it sounds like I'm moaning a little bit, but you know, that's what I'm left doing, because YouTube striked me without striking the rest of the people, and they just want my channel. They just want to give me hardship. It makes me want to vomit. That's what it makes me want to do. Anyway, there you go. More people putting out September March, when all the doctors are speaking and everything, but none of these people get penalised. YouTube just go for me because they don't like me telling you the truth. That's what it's about. They need to retract my strike and take it off, or strike all these other people. But they're not going to, are they? They all videoed it, they all got paid for it, and nothing happened to them. But I got a strike, and I've only replayed the news. Because the bit they didn't like was in here, they're talking about medical... Oh, I'm with Amy, by the way. Hello, Amy.
Oh, hello, lovely Karen.
Yeah, just forgot to mention Amy was with me. But, yeah, so basically they're talking, some doctors are talking on here, and they say that goes against... And I should have put on my appeal, have you taken the video off all their channels? Have you taken all this videos off everybody's channels who's got... No. But what it was is, they warned me, and just as I'm coming to the end of being warned, I get a strike, because then it's another 3 months. So that's my point, by the way. That's my point. But that was the video. You can't see it because, look, it's been removed. But I got this... Sorry, there it is. I got this off a news channel. And I'm being done. They weren't done. Yeah, it's just so biased. When this happens, I do like YouTube, but I don't like what it stands for. It's totally taken our freedom away, and they are putting a fake one in there, and they are... So what it is I wrote to these people, and I said, well, everything you show is fake. You promote CGI, you promote the fake. And what it is there is programs which they can put into the systems which stops this happening. But then, of course, most of YouTube would disappear because it's CGI and fake. So they promote that while making laws by taking my video off. I was just so annoyed that I forgot that it was from a newsreel and that they didn't. I should have. And it's too late now because the appeal's done and they rejected it. So I put this video out. So this is my video to YouTube. How biased you are. It's about right, isn't it, Amy?
That's right, Karen. I'm glad that you're gonna make this video, or that you are making this video.
So this is how they get hard news, isn't it? Because she just is reporting what's on the news, and then they strike her for it. But they don't strike all the news stations that are doing it. That's how biased YouTube are. And when this happens, it makes me want to leave. It makes me want to go and find another platform. I just don't really like BitChute, and I already on Library, and Library just mirrors my YouTube channel. I went there to get away from YouTube, and as I got to the end, mirrors your YouTube channel.
Right.
I really wish there was another platform, because a big one, because I'd be gone. I'd be on that one.
Oh, I know.
But we have family on, Sun and Moon and Unscrambled. There are people that come back day in, day out to watch the videos and watch me ramble on about things.
That's right. And,
but, so I'm going to head this one to the managing director of YouTube.
That's a brilliant idea.
That's just how biased they are. So they are penalising me and not penalising the rest of the people, the other news stations. They're allowed to put it out and they can make money out of it. But me, I'm penalised because they don't like my channel really, and they'll find any way they can to strike me and do things. But how biased is that?
Yes.
And when it's that biased, I think, why am I here?
That's right.
Anyway, we slog on for a bit, but I might have to. Maybe Amy, we'll go and look at BitChute.
Yes.
Because I can't stand. It's like having a stone hand on the top of my head. So things are happening. Like nearly every video I put out on Sun and Moon, it has 2 ticks on it the moment I put it live. So it's like that's their tick. But when I go to my admin panel, it's not there, and so forth. I mean, why do I want to be on something like that?
I know. It's way too much censorship.
Yeah, because YouTube isn't what it says it is. When I first joined YouTube, not that I like these videos, but you could see alive dogs being burnt alive and all this crap, and you've got the chief executive sticking up for that by saying, well, those videos, well, this, that, whatever it is. And now you're not allowed to say anything about anything. It shouldn't be called YouTube. It should be called MyTube, because it's their tube.
Exactly.
It's a really sad day that we're on something where we think we can talk about things and have a voice, but we can't really, because you say anything against their narrative. They should not. They're not the law, and they should not be able to have that power. Sorry. No one's watching them, are they? You need them to be watched.
Exactly. Well said.
And also, not just that, eBay was the same kind of place. They did that as well. So they could do what they want, when they wanted, how they wanted it. You had to do things in a certain way, well above them. And I think I left there. One day I just had enough, deleted my channel, my shop, and left. But I don't know who YouTube is. I don't think it's just a business like we think. I think it's some military thing.
I agree.
Anyway, that's all we're going to say on that one. Anyway,
Yeah.
I just think they just make me want to be sick all over my computer now, and all over the video they took down. You're biased, YouTube, and you should retake this strike off my channel. Otherwise, you have to strike all the news channels. Don't you think, Amy?
That's right. I agree. They would have to strike all the news channels.
But they won't, will they? Because they like their their narrative. Anyway, thanks, Amy.
You're welcome, Karen.
Anyway, we're back now.
Keep your head up, ride with me, let's go. Keep your ears up, listen Rock the music, how we a play.